And hello, wrestling fans, and I don't know what I just did with my hands there, but hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Getting Raw. I'm Steve Fall. Stephanie Hypes, she's a bit busy right now, so you just got me talking about the good, the bad, the what the heck moments of Monday Night Raw, and of course, the most valuable entertainment award. The good, obviously, was the main event: Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory in a pose down. Brother, I don't know what that's about. I think that's not my good. I'm guessing because the Celtics are on and the big final game is happening, and the finals are happening. So front load the 8 o'clock to 9:30 ish, and then the rest can be whatever it wants to be. That's a guess. That's a guess. But I love pose downs and arm wrestling contests and pushing like cars in neutral, bending pots and pans. That shit is my favorite. I don't know why, but I love it so much because it seems so out of the ordinary. I want to fight you. Well, I want to fight you. What should we do? Let's oil each other up and pose. All right. I don't know. I don't know why, but I love it so much. It's one of my favorite things in the world. But the real good is next week. On Monday Night Raw, we are going to get the return of the man that we all walk with. What does WWE stand for? Walk with Elias. That's right. Somehow Ezekiel took on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens lost in a count out. But yet Ezekiel announced that next week he's not done with Kevin Owens, and Elias, his brother, will return. He says he's a little bit older. He's going to have a gray beard, gray hair. I really pray to God that Ezekiel shows up with a big, fake Gandalf-sized beard. Oh, hello, everybody. And I want Ezekiel to have this terrible-looking beard, and Kevin Owens trying to rip it off, and it doesn't come off. I don't know how it doesn't come off, but I don't want it to come off. I want the illusion to continue on that Elias and Ezekiel are not the same person. We need this in our lives. Times are tough. Gas prices are huge. Food is expensive. But what we need in life to keep us going is that inside joke that we all know. Elias and Ezekiel are the same person. But Kevin Owens, he's not too sure. He's convinced himself he is, but I think he's a little confused. That, to me, is the good of Raw. Okay? The bad for me was actually Bianca Belair's in-ring promo on Rhea Ripley. Judgment Day showed up and they said what they had to say, but it was Bianca Belair saying, like, I don't recognize Rhea Ripley anymore. She's soulless. Do you think Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he was about to fight The Undertaker, was like, he's soulless? No. And maybe because when someone changes, like Rhea Ripley used to be, stomping on worms, down, and then everyone would get up. Oh, we're cheering Rhea Ripley. Now they're not. Now they're not. So maybe, just maybe, Bianca Belair was cutting a promo like, I don't recognize my friend anymore. That to me makes more sense. But the quote that Twitter used was, she stole us. She stole us. I don't think anyone was saying that when they were fighting Undertaker. So it was probably worst parts of Raw, but that to me jumped out as like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Just say, you know what? My friend's gone, and now I'm going to whoop her ass because I'm still champion. Boom. Simple stuff. Simple. Simple stuff. The what the heck, though, is my favorite. Sometimes you have one-on-one qualifying matches to be in the Money in the Bank. That's coming up July 2nd on Peacock. Yet sometimes you have tag team matches. Sometimes it makes no sense. This one kind of made no sense. It was Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss as this dream tag team on the internet. Everyone's losing their mind over, hoping it would happen. It happened. Versus Doudrop and Nikki ASH, who have kind of been teasing that they might form a tag team. Cool. But Doudrop's been whispering in Nikki's ear for weeks, being like, drop the superhero gimmick. You're not a superhero. Drop that, drop that, drop that. And so I'm thinking, oh, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Is she going to be Nikki Cross again? Or what's going to be? No, it wasn't. It was just a different colored outfit. That's how you change from being good to bad Your colors of your gear just changed. I was hoping she was going to go back to, again, Nikki Cross, the one in Insanity, the one who had a secret, but who attacked Aleister Black, like all that cool stuff. It was great. It was outstanding stuff in NXT. Technically, she is former world Raw Women's Champion, so it's happened, and tag team champion. So she's done things, but not doing much lately. Either way, I just thought that was hilarious. Liv Morgan, though, has moved on with Alexa Bliss to qualify for the Money in the Bank briefcase, and so is Lacey Evans is also in that match. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good crowd already. But my MVE, my most valuable entertainer, goes to Seth freaking Rollins. This man cut a promo backstage, and he didn't cut a promo the normal way where someone's like looking at you. I don't know why he was sitting like this, but he was like, yes, so interviewer, I'm not going to look at you in a weird way. I know you're right there, but I'm going to have my chair the most awkward angle, as I do when I watch TV. I usually stand up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what was happening there. Either way, it was great to see Seth Rollins cackle and have a sledgehammer. And it's interesting because there must have been so many wrestlers that Triple H trained or helped grow that wanted to use the sledgehammer as a weapon. And obviously, they didn't get that opportunity. Seth Rollins, he's been world champion material since 2014 when he turned on the Shield, in 2015. 2015 is when he turned on the Shield. And he also won the Bank, won the World Championship at WrestleMania 31. So he's been doing a lot of good things. So maybe he's earned this. Like Kevin Owens might have earned it as well. But everybody else who was trained by Triple H, I apologize for yawning. Maybe, just maybe, like Sasha Banks, Bayley, they probably all wanted to use the sledgehammer, but Seth Rollins gets to have it. Good for you. And he also beat AJ Styles, which AJ Styles is he's on the decline right now. Got beat by Judgment Day. Wasn't even like a present last week to defend himself. His friend Finn Balor joined Judgment Day. Wouldn't you think AJ and Finn Balor would have some beef right now? Remember they did the Too Sweet? Remember the Too Sweet? They kissed? Oh, yeah, kiss my Too Sweet. Remember that? Well, nobody else does either. Especially Liv Morgan, who's now like, oh, whatever, who cares about Rhea Ripley? I'm in the Money in the Bank, yahoo! It's interesting how that happens sometimes. It happens all the time, so it's nothing like, oh, how dare you, WWE, how dare you! Let's give Raw a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and a thumbs in the middle. Put our hands up like this. And 3, and 2, and 1. I think I'll go like this. The fact we ended with a pose that makes me laugh so hard internally. I don't care what happened. I don't care who showed up. I don't care how it ended, who beat up who reformed what. Doesn't matter. You had a pose down and Raw. So there you go, folks. Thanks for watching an episode of Getting Rawed right here on SC Scoops. I've been Steve Fall. Have a wonderful day. Bye.